I never wanted to be a video marketer. I started my business because I wanted to find a different way to get to the place that I wanted to be. And I noticed that the more I got into marketing and climbed the ladder of shooting short form content, commercials, video sales letters, I started to think that I don't necessarily like this. I wasn't able to always have the creative control that I wanted to have. And the higher up I was getting in the production, the role started to feel like it kept getting smaller in a way. And at that moment, I knew that I wasn't going to film video sales letters for the rest of my life. And that's when I started to think about like the different options that I had, and it's kind of how I fell back into documentary filmmaking, which is why I thank Robert J. Moore for opening up my eyes and showing me that there's a much better way of doing this. And it's now allowed me to build my brand past just being a director of photography. I'm starting to feel like I'm this whole bigger thing. But along with that, I feel like I went a little too far as a video marketer. And I almost allowed it to suck me into an area that wasn't me. But I guess the beauty about entrepreneurship is that road to self-discovery. And for some people, it might take years. Others, it might take a few months. Lucky for me, I was able to catch certain market trends and the way the industry was shifting, that I didn't feel happy doing what I was doing. And that could be the reason as to why I dropped one thing for another thing in such a short period of time. You see, when Instagram Reels came out, it put me on the map. But video after video and thousands of views later, and still not one booked appointment, why would I want to stay in a market that's so saturated and volatile all at the same time? And I honestly thank my clients, the ones that listened to me when I said that this was a dead end. Short form content is a dead end. It's a glorified portfolio. So I immediately turned to the one thing that I knew very well: commercials, or as we know them, video sales letters. And that also sucked the life right out of me. But don't get it twisted. A VSL is a very important part of your business, and every online business owner has to have one. If you don't have one, trust me on this, and you're gonna thank me later. So where the issue occurred first was not in the service itself. It was the fact that people relied too much on me for their own success. That my videos were gonna be this magical cure for their business. And if a change didn't happen, all fingers are gonna point at me. But don't ever forget that myself or any vendor that you decide to hire for your business, we are not the reason for your success. We are merely just tools to assist you in your success. The overall picture still falls on you. Then after that, I was pulled into so many different directions. TikTok videos, shorts, Facebook Reels, and I should be doing all of these and tracking numbers and analytics. And that's not what I want to do. I love filmmaking. I love crafting narratives that gets people's brand's voice heard. And not in a way that 2X's, 5X's, or even 10x's your business, but gives you a lifetime of ROI. And the production value and quality I get to give to the stories that are being told are uncanny compared to just someone with an iPhone. And no offense if that's you watching right now. Amongst other cameras, I'm still currently shooting with the Sony a7 III. This camera is 5 years old and still packs a punch against modern day cameras today. And if you love how my videos turn out, imagine what I'd be able to give with just a simple upgrade. But why am I even telling you all this? It's because I love filmmaking. I really, really enjoy filmmaking. And that's the heartbeat behind me and my success. And I think a lot of that got lost when I became a video marketer first and a filmmaker second. And that entire craziness of, oh, there's a new algorithm update, and oh, there's a new editing style of how to get your reels done. If I do this, I'll get a lot of views. If I post everywhere, then I'll get seen by the public. And the truth is, it's a big fucking lie. I stopped posting everywhere, and I honed in on one platform that has never failed me. Because when you have to make content for platforms that make you cringe, that make you feel like it's a chore to create content for, it sucks the life right out of you. I just want to make films and create content for the people that care to see it. It's what I'm into. And I'll say it again. I love filmmaking, and I plan on using my channel to document my journey. And as much as I love video sales letters and all the opportunities that it has given me, I don't want to be a video marketer. And that's why I've been focused on a lot of other stuff now, like full-length documentaries with Rebecca Wilcox and Robert J. Moore, and adaptation pieces with my mentor Tuan, or even touching on real-world problems with my good friend Maria Crystal. So I guess what I'm saying is that I'm giving everyone until September 27th, which is the start of Funnel Hacking Live, to jump in on my VSL offer before I put it away for good. And if you're unaware of the importance of them, video sales letters are a marketing asset that persuades your audience to buy your product or service. It's kind of like the perfect salesman or woman that you could have ever asked for your business. And these VSLs can typically range between $50,000 and $100,000. And I was doing them for $15,000 to $20,000. But starting today until September 27th, you're gonna have an opportunity to grab it for just $9.97. And I left the link in the description of this video below. And once I get notified that your purchase has gone through, you'll get an email personally from me with the next steps. And by making this change, I'm able to grow, take my skills and evolve them, and get better in areas that I'm weak in. And it's time to show you a different side of me, an even truer me, to put the filmmaker first and the marketer second. I know it all might sound like nothing is changing to you, but there's a big shift happening in my mental world. I want to continue making documentaries. I want to continue making feature films. And I want to make really cool stuff. And I don't think I can accomplish that as a video marketer. For me, I want to test myself. I want to push myself to the limit. And being in an environment or a creative space that gives me majority control. And in turn, I think that leads to better content, not only for myself, but for the clients that I'll be servicing moving forward. And I want to bring you all on this journey to show you all the amazing things that I'm going to be doing. And I can also take my time as a documentary filmmaker because it takes time to complete a project. And I don't have to be stuck in this world of 5, 14, or 30-day turnovers. You see, the VSLs were always meant to be the thing that enabled me to get the dream projects, to do the things I actually want to do. And I think that's where the confusion lies, because the video marketing started to replace the dreams that I had, the filmmaker dreams. And now I want those dreams to come out and be the forefront of my business. It's why I fell in love with filmmaking to begin with. I think I've done everything I possibly can do as a video marketer. I've grown a loyal audience which continues to grow. I have a handful of clients that want to work with me time and time again. And now I think it's time to go back and do the things that I want to do, the things that I thought video marketing could bring me. So yeah, that's what I want to do now. Is that okay with you guys, that I don't want to be a video marketer, and that after this video, I might take some time off to just shift into this new world of mine? Because there's a good chance that you might not see me until after Funnel Hacking Live, which is at the end of September if you missed me saying it the first time. Working on my latest documentary, Reinventing Freedom, with Robert J. Moore, all the PR that came with it, having a Cineplex release on September 6th, it just showed me that I'm destined for something greater. And the path that I feel is right for me, with God's guidance, of course, is to help tell as many stories as I possibly can and help others leave their legacies behind, because tomorrow is not guaranteed. I love you all, but I'm a filmmaker.